100 people to beat. 100 people wanting you to fail. 100 people who want to be right where you are. It's tough, but defeat that 100 and you could be going home with a fortune. Welcome to 1 versus 100.
Saturday night, join us in the National Lottery 1 vs 100 arena for a brand new series of the most competitive show on TV with your host, Shephard.
Good evening and welcome to 1 vs 100, the show where one contestant takes on 100 opponents. Keep answering questions correctly and they could win some serious cash. But it's not that easy. Get one question wrong and they're out. They'll win no money whatsoever. And someone else from the 100 will take their place. So, everyone here wants to play, but who's going to be the first one to take on the 100 tonight? Let's find out. You are the one, please enter the arena.
The first to take on the 100 is Dennis Powell. Film buff Dennis is a supermarket manager from Buckinghamshire. If he wins big, he'd buy a fancy car and build a cinema in his front room. So will it be James Bond and popcorn round Dennis's place? We're about to find out.
Let me tell you a lovely gift, Dennis. Dennis, great to meet you. How are you doing?
Well, I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good indeed. Something tells me you're enjoying yourself.
Oh, absolutely. Bring it on.
Now, you're clearly quite a competitive chap, Dennis. You into your sport?
Yeah, I'm into my indoor rowing.
Really?
I am indeed. I actually lost 7 stone by doing indoor rowing
7
a couple of years ago. Yes, I did.
You must have been quite a unit.
I was 21 stone.
21 stone?
I was, yes.
I understand you have a list as well, a list of things you want to try and do before you're 45.
I'd like to learn how to play a musical instrument. I'd like to break a world record, and I'd like to change a life for the better, but not a life of a friend or a family, but a stranger in some way.
Wow. Well, look, if you win big tonight, there's a few strangers in here, I'm sure we're very happy if you could change their lives. We want to get on with the game.
Yep.
OK, I need to explain the rules to you. You are the 1, they are the 100, and this is how it's going to work. I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Both you and the 100 are going to answer. Every time you get a question right, each member of the 100 who got it wrong is eliminated, and you get £1,000 per person. Your aim is to keep going until every single one of them is out. If you do that, you walk away with all the money you've made, plus an extra £50,000 for beating the 100. But, and this is the important thing, Dennis, get just one question wrong and you'll go home with absolutely nothing.
OK.
The only thing that's going to help you, apart from your own skill, determination and nerve, is that you can dodge up to 3 questions if you don't know the answer, OK? Now then, viewers with digital satellite or Freeview, you can play along at home by pressing the red button, so good luck to you. Dennis, are you ready to play?
I'm ready.
100, are you ready to play? Yes! Let's play 1 versus 100. So for each question, Dennis, you're going to have one of 2 categories to choose from, so let's get your first 2 up on the screen. They are leisure or politics.
I'm going to go for politics.
OK, let's have a politics question, please. In 2007, Jackie Smith became the first woman to hold which cabinet position? A, Chancellor of the Exchequer, B, Home Secretary, or C, Foreign Secretary? Members of the 100, you have 6 seconds to register your answers, starting now. So then, that's your question. Good question. You feeling confident about this one?
It's a great one to start. I know this. It's got to be Home Secretary.
OK. Let's see if you're right. Yes, well done.
Thank you. Good work.
It's a nice way to start. OK, so you've got that question right.
Yep.
More importantly, we need to see how many of the 100 got it wrong.
Okay.
We want to see as many reds as possible. How many got it wrong, please? Pretty good, I can tell you. 30 of the 100 got it wrong. Your total so far is £30,000. It is now you versus 70. You've got £30,000 in the bank, which is great. That means you can now boost your winnings by playing your double, which means that any money you receive for knocking out your opponents will be doubled. You can also guarantee survival by using a dodge. If you play a dodge, you won't have to give me the answer, but the remaining members of the 100 will. However, it is going to cost you. The price of survival means that we will slash your prize fund in half. Having said that, most importantly, you will stay in the game.
Yep.
OK, you got that?
Got it.
Let's have your next two categories then. Actors and actresses, or books and authors?
I go to cinema a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go for actors and actresses, please.
OK, actors and actresses, please. David MacDonald is the original name of which actor? A. David Suchet, B. David Tennant, or C. David Walliams? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. OK, we've got their answers. Shaking your head.
That's a tough one.
What do you think, Dennis?
I don't think it's C, because I'm sure Walliams' surname is Williams, but there's somebody already called that, which is why I had to change it to Walliams. So it's a toss-up for me between A and B.
David Suchet or B. David Tennant?
I think it's David Tennant, because he's the guy that's in Doctor Who, I'm sure he is. And MacDonald, he's Scottish. OK, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for B, David Tennant.
OK. Dennis thinks it is B, David Tennant. If it is B, we're laughing.
Yeah.
If it's not, it's all over very quickly. Please tell us, is that the right answer? That was a great risk. You're putting me through this, for heaven's sake, Dennis. We just started.
Oh, my goodness. I'm not going to do that again.
It was a risk. You went for it. We need to find out how many of the remaining members of the 100 got it wrong. We want as many as possible to go red now. So, please tell us how many got it wrong. 14 actually got it wrong. That's £14,000 to you. That means your new total now, Dennis, is £44,000. Most importantly, though, it's now you versus 56. Let's have a look at your next two categories.
OK.
Cities or fashion? Either of those jumping out at you?
Cities jumped out at me, first of all, because I like geography, I travel a lot. And let's go for cities.
OK, we'll have the cities question, please. Which Italian city is nicknamed La Serenissima, or the most serene? A. Florence, B. Milan, or C. Venice? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting.
That question has flummoxed me, if I'm honest. I really wouldn't even know where to start. The most serene. Most serene.
La Serenissima.
Surely if it was Venice, I'd have known about it, because it's called many things, and that doesn't jump out at me.
No. As it stands, you've got £44,000 in the bank. You've still got your dodges and your double.
Do you know what? I reckon if I don't know it, a lot of them won't know it.
Backing your knowledge, yeah.
And I can, if they don't know it, I'll get rid of a lot of them. If I dodge, yes, I'll halve the money, but I'll stay in the game. I'm going to dodge, if that's OK.
Of course it is, yes, absolutely. Dennis would like to employ his first dodge, which means that we halve your prize fund. That's down to £22,000.
OK.
We need to find out what the answer is. Which of those three would you have gone for?
I'd have gone for Florence.
So you would have liked Florence?
I would have, yeah.
OK. Dennis thought it was Florence. We need to find out now whether it was a good dodge or whether he has in fact wasted that chance. Is the answer A, Florence? It was in fact Dennis.
Good dodge.
Great dodge, well played,
Thank you.
fantastic. Now, how many of the remaining members of the 100 got that question wrong? See as much red as possible.
Well, that's great. Oh,
Wow.
yes.
I can tell you, Dennis, 41 got it wrong. Your total after the dodge is £22,000. It is now you versus 15. Okay, so we're looking good. We've got £22,000. If you defeat the 100, you'll get that bonus, 50,000. You could walk home with £87,000.
Okay.
So we're on course. You've still got your dodges and you've still got your double. Let's have a look at the next two categories, please. Okay, you've got science or your bonus dodge. You've knocked out over 75 of your opponents. It means you get the chance to earn that extra dodge if you want. But get the question wrong and you're out. And one of those remaining members of the 100 will take your place.
Okay.
Which one are you going to go for?
Right, I need to think about this.
It's a big decision, this one.
There's only 15 left,
Yeah.
and I've got 2 dodges, which is quite a good ratio. So do I need the bonus dodge? Maybe not. Science,
One of your speciality science?
biology is. If it comes on that side of science, I'll be okay. So I'm going to risk science.
You're going to go for the science
I'm going to
question?
go for science.
Okay. Dennis, would you like the science question, please?
No.
In mathematics, 1/2 and 3/4 are both examples of what? A, improper fractions. B, irrational numbers. Or C, vulgar fractions. Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. Now I'm sensing from your reaction that maths is pretty irrational for you.
I hate maths. With a passion. I hate it.
Do you remember anything about fractions as a kid?
I know what they look like. One number over another with a line in the middle. Okay. Surely it's not an irrational number. Because they're fractions and there's A and C are, they've got fractions in the answer. Improper or vulgar, I wouldn't know. I'm not dumb, so they can't know either, surely.
Although you don't like maths, you've told me.
I know, I hate it.
Do any of them look like they might be maths experts?
A couple of geeky looking ones, yeah, so it's possible, isn't it?
Beware the geek.
Beware the geek.
Beware the geek on a show like this. They could be taking your place.
It's not worth the risk. Okay, dodge, please.
You'd like to employ a second dodge?
I would, please.
Okay, Dennis has employed his second dodge. He doesn't have to answer. The remaining members of the 100 do, but your prize fund has now gone down to £11,000.
Okay.
You're still in the game, though, which is important.
Okay.
We need to see how many of them have got it wrong. Which of those would you have gone for?
I'd have gone for A, improper fraction.
You think it was an improper fraction? If that turns green, you would have had the right answer. If it doesn't, if it's one of the other two, then you've dodged well. Let's find out. They weren't. It's a good dodge. Vulgar fractions. Okay. Of course, they're vulgar fractions, of course.
Yeah.
What else would they be?
How did I not know that?
We need to see how many of the remaining members got it wrong, though. We want to see as much red as possible. 7 of them got it wrong. Your total after the dodge stays at £11,000. Most importantly, you're still in the game. It's now you versus 8. So this is where it's getting tight now.
Yeah.
You've got your 1 dodge left because you chose not to do the bonus dodge. You've still got your double as well, remember?
Yeah.
Let's have a look at your next 2 categories, Dennis. Astrology or history?
Believe it or not, I don't like history, even though I've got an O-level in it. It was a hard-fought O-level.
So I imagine it was a few years ago now.
Thanks. It was. Astrology, please.
Astrology?
Yes.
We'd like the astrology question, please. Which of these animals does not represent a year in the Chinese calendar? A, dog, B, fish, or C, horse? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting.
My first instinct when it first came up was to say fish. And in that split second, I sort of talked myself out of it and saying it could be horse. Chinese year of the fish. Chinese year of the horse.
Do you think that's how they worked it out originally?
I'm just seeing how it rolls
Sounds
off.
best.
How it rolls off the tongue. Fish doesn't sound right. You know, I think it's fish, but I'm not going to play it. I'm going to dodge.
OK, Dennis would like to employ his last dodge, please. That means your prize fund has gone down to £5,500. So, we still need to know what answer you would have gone for.
I'd have gone for fish, yeah.
Dennis would have gone for B, fish. Let's find out if it was indeed B, fish. It was. You're still in the game, though.
Yeah, I need to defeat a load of these people, though, don't I?
We need to see as much red as possible. How many of the remaining members of the 100 got that question wrong? Only one. That means your total after that dodge is £5,500. Yeah. Dennis, it's now you versus 7. Let's have a look at your next 2 categories. Food and drink or Hollywood greats?
Think about this. This is important.
We're at an important moment, yeah. You've got 7 of them left. You've got no dodges.
Yeah.
You still have your double.
Yeah.
Which of these 2 categories would you like?
Hollywood greats.
Hollywood greats?
Yes.
Let's have the Hollywood greats question, please. Which of these films did not star Marilyn Monroe? A, The Apartment, B, Bus Stop, or C, Niagara? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. Fan of Marilyn Monroe?
She's all right.
Scrubbed up all right, isn't she?
Yeah. Here, she's all right, isn't she? OK.
What about her films?
Sure she was in Niagara.
Right.
I'm sure she was. And my first reaction was that she was in The Apartment. But I'm not sure why I'm thinking that. If I'm honest, I've never heard of The Bus Stop. I might as well play a double, by the way.
Dennis would like to play his double?
Yeah, and I'm going to guess. I'm going to guess that Bus Stop.
You sure?
No. But I'm going to go for Bus Stop.
If he's got this wrong, he will be out. And you're going to go home with nothing. So far, Dennis has beaten 93 of his opponents and he has £5,500 in the bank. However, if he eliminates the remaining 7 opponents, he could be taking home in excess of £60,000. Can he do it? We're going to find out after we go live to the National Lottery HQ for the first of tonight's lottery draws, which are Thunderball and Dream Number. I'm going to hand you over to the gorgeous Jenny Faulkner.
We're live and direct from National Lottery HQ on this Saturday, the 19th of April, and here is the gorgeous Jenny Faulkner.
Thank you very much, Alan. Everyone's gorgeous tonight. Welcome to tonight's National Lottery draws. How are you, Alan?
I'm fighting fit, actually, Jenny. Yeah.
Good stuff. In that case, do you fancy a quick game of shinty?
Game of what?
Shinty, Alan. You know, it's a cross between hockey and lacrosse. I'll tell you what, I'll explain a little bit more. The Camanachd Association and the Strathclyde Shinty Club, both in Scotland, have just been awarded investment from Sport England totalling over £247,000. Now, this funding will go towards a new coaching plan, a shiny new pitch, and provide communities across Scotland with modern facilities.
Would you fancy a game after the show then?
Oh, you're on. I'd like to see you in shorts. But first, let's play a game that we all know and love, Saturday's Thunderball. Now, Drawmaster Matt is here to make sure everything goes to plan tonight. Matt, how do you look in shorts?
Very good.
Oh, there you go. Alan, over to you.
Matt, release the balls, please. If you would, 34 balls in this first machine. In a moment, we'll pick 5 of them. This weekend, we're using Excalibur and Set of Balls number 1, chosen for us at random earlier today by Mark Rogers, who's from Bromsgrove. Now, according to the draw team, over 154,000 tickets won a Thunderball prize on Wednesday. 8 lucky tickets matched the first 5 balls to win £5,000 each. So well done to you. Jenny.
OK, Drawmaster Matt, are we clear to proceed?
Yes, we are, Jenny.
All right, then. Good luck to you all. Start that draw.
Our drawmaster is Matt Chamberlain, our independent adjudicator, Monsieur Dominique Laurent. There's the first one, 24. And the next one this Saturday night. Up she comes, that's number 18. Mind you, I'm the one with legs to die for. Here's the next one. That is number 31. We need 2 more from this, our first machine. Here's the first of them, 27. And then to complete the set, how about that one there, 25. Excellent. OK, then, Matt, move over to the second machine now, if you would. Start that one up, please, and release the 14 red Thunderballs. Now, remember, you don't have to match with this next red ball, but if you do, it could be good news. Jenny?
It could be good news indeed. Remember, if you've matched all the numbers drawn so far, you do still need to match with this next one as well to be in with a chance of winning the top prize of £250,000. It's the all-important Thunderball, and even if you've only got one number so far, then matching with this next ball will make you a winner. So here we go. Good luck. Start the draw.
Yeah, good luck from me too. There are 14 in there, and we need just the one. Which one is it going to be? Well, there's the answer, number 8. So here are tonight's Thunderball numbers again, this time in ascending order. 18, 24, 25, 27, and number 31. The Thunderball is number 8. Jenny?
OK, time now for Saturday's dream number. And don't forget that all the good cause money raised from Dream Number is helping to fund the London 2012 Olympic Games and Paralympic Games. Right then, Drawmaster Matt, are we clear to proceed?
Yes, we are.
Excellent. The very best of luck to you all. Start that draw.
Now, tonight we're using Tourmaline and Set of Balls number 6, again chosen by Mark, and the news from Wednesday's Dream Number draw is that there were over 40,000 winning tickets. 3 of them matched with the first 5 balls in sequence to win £5,000 each. So congratulations if you were one of those winners. So, back to tonight then, and live now on BBC One, it's time for this weekend's Dream Number draw. First tonight is that number there, a 9. So if you match with that number, you're definitely in the game tonight, and £2 is yours. Next tonight is a 6. Don't forget, in this game, you have a 1 in 10 chance of winning a prize. Next, up comes a 3. 70 as a prize money, ranging from £2 to a cool £500,000. Here's the next in the sequence. And this time it's another 6. Remember, you need to match with these numbers in sequence and with no breaks in the chain. There's a 4. Match with the numbers drawn so far in sequence from left to right. You've won £5,000. Next tonight, up comes a 2. If you got that one as well, we're now talking £50,000. This next one for the £500,000, 5. So tonight's National Lottery Dream Number is 9, 6, 3, 6, 4, 2, 5. Jenny?
Thanks, Alan. Still to come, tonight's Daily Play results and the big lotto draw. But now let's head straight back to 1 versus 100. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. Now, before the lottery, we saw Dennis here knock out 93 of his opponents, and so far he has got £5,500 in the bank. If he has the right answer to this question, he could be on course to win over £60,000. He's got no dodges left, and if he's wrong, he's going to leave with absolutely nothing. You've come a really, really long way now, mate.
Yeah.
So we desperately want to find out if you have the right answer. Which of these films did not star Marilyn Monroe? A, The Apartment, B, Bus Stop, or C, Niagara? You've gone for B, Bus Stop. Is the answer B, Bus Stop? Dennis, that's the wrong answer. It was The Apartment. The Apartment starred Shirley MacLaine. I'm so sorry. It wasn't to be your night, was it?
Never mind.
You've been a great competitor. Thank you very much for coming up. Dennis, everybody. So, we've said goodbye to Dennis. Unluckily for him, he goes home with absolutely nothing. We need to see how many of the remaining members of the 100 got that question wrong. Let's have a look. There's only one left. You are our one. Come and enter the arena.
The next one to challenge the 100 is Chris Wills. Chris is an administrator from Leeds who says that his strongest subjects include art, history and the natural world. If Chris wins a lot of money, he'd love to go on a trip around the world. Don't pack your suitcase just yet though, Chris. The 100 will be tough to shift.
Wow, Chris. Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you too,
There's something
Ben.
very regal about your wave. I don't know what it is. So look, if you win tonight, what do you think you're going to do with the money? What would you like to do?
One thing, if I won sort of a really big amount of money, that I'd love to do would be to put some of it down as deposit on the house.
That first rung on the property ladder?
Absolutely.
Which would be great. Well, look, obviously, you did brilliantly. You were the last remaining member of the 100, so you are here now and you're going to take on these guys. Are you ready to play?
Yep.
100, are you ready to play? Yeah! Good luck. Let's play 1 versus 100. Let's have a look at your first 2 categories, Chris. Here we go. Food and drink or people and places?
I will go for food and drink.
Let's have the food and drink question, please. Which fruit is the principal ingredient of Cumberland sauce? A, blueberry, B, greengage, or C, red currant? Members of the 100, you have 6 seconds starting now. So, Cumberland sauce. You ever made any?
No, I can't say I have.
Have you ever eaten any?
I'm not sure I've ever eaten any.
Have you ever heard of it?
I've heard of it.
Oh, well, that's a
yes,
start.
and I'm pretty sure I know which fruits used to make it as well.
Which one are you leaning towards?
I am leaning very strongly towards C, red currant.
Okay, Chris thinks it is C, red currant.
Yep.
Is it indeed C? Yes. Well done. You've got the answer right. We need to see how many of the 100 got it wrong. We need to see as much red as possible. Not too many. 12 of the 100 got it wrong. Your total is £12,000. It is now you, Chris, versus 88. OK, now you've got some money in the bank. You've got £12,000. It's great because you can boost your winnings by using your double. Or, of course, you can employ your dodge if you don't want to answer a question. OK, let's see your next 2 categories. Entertainment or fashion?
Right, this is a very easy one because my fashion knowledge is fairly limited. as you
Really?
can prob-
Tuna paste is in this season, isn't it? Oh, it's a joke. Come on.
So I'm going for entertainment.
OK, we're going to go for an entertainment question, please. In summer 2007, who became the first pop act to play at the new Wembley Stadium? A, George Michael, B, Rod Stewart, or C, Robbie Williams? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds to answer, starting now.
If I was going to go for one, I probably wouldn't go for George Michael because he's not really that big a star now. And I would guess it would either be Rod Stewart or Robbie Williams, but I'm just not that sure or that confident, so I think what I'm going to do is play a dodge.
OK, Chris would like to employ a dodge, which means he doesn't have to answer, but we do have to halve your prize fund, which is down to £6,000.
Yeah.
If you did have to choose one of those, Chris, which one would you go for?
I would probably have gone for Robbie Williams.
You'd have gone for Robbie?
Yeah.
Is it C, Robbie Williams? George Michael.
Oh, the one I said it couldn't possibly be. There you go.
Right, so you dodged that question, which is great. We need to see how many of the 100 got it wrong. I want to see as much red as possible. Not too bad. 20 of the remaining members got that wrong. The total after the dodge stays at £6,000. It is now you versus 68. Right, got to bring some more. Let's have a look at your next two categories. Films or literature?
I'm going to go for literature.
OK, let's have the literature question, please. In American literature, who is Uncas? A, The Catcher in the Rye, B, The Great Gatsby, or C, The Last of the Mohicans? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. Do you know the answer to this?
I've got a hunch. It's not The Great Gatsby, because I've read that. I've not read the other two, though. However, going by the name alone, I would think it was more likely that it was The Last of the Mohicans. I'm going to risk it.
OK, Chris is taking a risk. He thinks it is C, is Uncas, The Last of the Mohicans. Yes! Well done. That's a great risk. Let's see how many got it wrong. We want to see lots and lots of red lights. OK. 19 actually got it wrong. That's £19,000. Your new total, Chris, is £25,000. It's now you versus 49. OK, let's have a look at your next two categories. Celebrities or the human body?
My biological knowledge isn't too bad. I am going to have a go at the human body.
Human body?
Yep.
OK, we'd like the human body question, please. Reiki and Shiatsu are alternative healing therapies that originated in which country? A, China, B, Japan, or C, Korea? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting. Are you into alternative therapy?
Not particularly, but I'm sort of aware of the various alternative therapies. I believe these two are Japanese. I'm also wondering whether to play the double. But on the other hand, they're a pretty bright bunch, so with most of them there anyway. Now I'm going to play the double.
OK, Chris would like to employ his double. You think the Reiki and Shiatsu originated in B, Japan?
Yes.
Let's see if the answer is indeed B, Japan. Yes. Well done. It was B, Japan. Good knowledge. Let's see how many people got that question wrong, please. I can tell you 10 got it wrong. That's £10,000. We're going to double that, which makes £20,000. Your new total is £45,000. It's now you versus 39. You versus 39. You still got your 2 dodges. Let's have a look at your next 2 categories. Britain or dance?
Let's try dance.
You're going to fancy dance?
Yeah.
Please, can we have the dance question? Created by Matthew Bourne, The Carman is a dance reworking of which opera? A. Carmen, B. Porgy and Bess, or C. The Marriage of Figaro? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting.
The answer's A, Carmen.
No question?
Absolutely no question.
OK, Chris thinks that it is A, Carmen. So far, Chris has beaten 61 of his opponents and has got £45,000 in the bank. If he keeps getting them right, he could be taking home over £130,000. Can he do it? We're going to find out after we go live to National Lottery HQ for tonight's big lotto draw. All yours, Jenny.
Thanks for that, Ben, and welcome back to Lottery HQ. Now, very shortly, we'll have tonight's big lotto draw. But first, before we came on air, the draw team, alongside an independent adjudicator, carried out tonight's daily play draw, and Alan has the result.
I have indeed. Today's daily play winning numbers are 2, 8, 15, 19, 21, 24, and 25. Jenny.
Cheers, and remember, for all the daily play draw results, log on to the website bbc.co.uk/lottery. So, Alan, could I please have a time check?
Of course. It's 18 minutes to 9 now.
What are you laughing for? Anyway, it's time for the big one. Get ready for Saturday night's lotto. Right then, Mr. Dedico, what's in the jackpot tonight?
So demanding. How about a jackpot estimated at £4.5 million?
Woo, that is a lot of money. Take it away.
Let's release those big money balls. And thanks to Mark Rogers from Bromsgrove, we're using Sapphire and Set of Balls number 7. And the news from the draw team is that over 357,000 tickets won a prize midweek. 1 ticket struck extra lucky and scooped the jackpot to win over £2.4 million. So well done if some of that cash came your way on Wednesday. OK, let's do it, Jenny.
Let's do it indeed. Drawmaster Matt, are we clear to proceed?
We are.
Fantastic. So to everyone playing along tonight, good luck. Start that draw.
Tonight's lottery update just before match of the day. There's the first one, number 24. This makes the 881st lotto appearance for that one now. Last with us all of 9 Saturdays back. That's number 38. Good news if it's yours. With us Wednesday night as well, that one. 187th time as a lotto main ball. And the third to be drawn tonight is right there, number 19. It's the one we've waited the longest to see again. 19 Wednesdays, in fact. 172nd time in the lineup. Next tonight, out comes number 42. We've seen a couple of Wednesdays on the trot recently. 185th lotto appearance for that one. And the next one this Saturday night is right there. That's number 46. 158th time of asking as a main ball in this game of lotto. That was with us last weekend as well, of course. That is number 5. An old Saltworks in Cheshire is to be restored to its former glory after receiving a £5 million Heritage Lottery grant. And the bonus tonight is 27. So this weekend's winning lineup looks like this in ascending order. 5, 19, 24, 38, 42, and 46. The bonus, 27. Jenny.
Thanks, Alan. That's all for tonight, but don't forget to join the gorgeous Jamelia on Wednesday evening at 10:35 for the midweek draws, and Sarah Kay will be your host on Friday at 11:35 straight after Jonathan Ross for the Euro Millions draw, and I'll be back next Saturday here on BBC One during 1 versus 100 from 8:05, so don't miss that. For now, though, let's go back to 1 versus 100. We'll see you soon. Good night.
The lottery, we saw Chris here knock out 61 of his opponents, and so far he has £45,000 in the bank. If he's got the right answer to this question, he could be on course to win over £130,000. If he's wrong, he's going to go home with absolutely nothing. Alan, Chris, you seem pretty certain. Created by Matthew Bourne, The Carman is a dance reworking of which opera? You've gone for A, Carmen.
Yep.
We need to see if you're right. If that turns green, you're still in. If it's one of the others, you're going home with nothing. Is it A, Carmen? you got that right. The question is, how many remaining members of the 100 got it wrong? Wow. 21 got it wrong. That makes £21,000 for you, Chris. Your new total is £66,000. It's you versus 18. You're in a great position. You've got your 2 dodges, £66,000 in the bank. If it all goes to plan, you could walk home with £134,000 tonight. Okay? Let's have a look at your next 2 categories. Fictional characters or bonus dodge?
Right, well, I've still got 2 dodges, and there's not too many people left now, so I'll go for fictional characters.
Okay, we're going to ignore the bonus dodge. We'd like the fictional characters question, please. In which town does the comic character Desperate Dan live? A. Cactus Gulch, B. Cactus Springs, or C. Cactusville? Remaining members of the 100, you have 6 seconds and counting.
I'm tempted by Cactus Gulch, but because I'm not 100%, I will play another dodge.
Okay, Chris would like to employ his second dodge. As you know, that means we half your prize fund from £66,000 down to £33,000. You said you fancied Cactus Gulch. Is that the answer you would have gone for?
I think if I had to go for one, I'd have gone for that one.
Is it A, Cactus Gulch? It was Cactusville. Well done. A very well employed dodge there.
Absolutely.
So what we need to know is how many of the remaining members of the 100 got it wrong.
Yep. Wow.
12 got it wrong. Your total after the dodge is £33,000. Chris, it's now you versus 6. Let's have a look at your next 2 categories. Natural world or sport?
Sport, very limited knowledge. Natural world, please.
OK, let's have a look at the natural world question, please. In meteorology, what is the Saffir-Simpson scale used to measure? A, hurricane strength, B, tidal flow, or C, wave height? Remaining members of the 100. You have 6 seconds and counting. That's a confident smile, I can see.
Yes, I'm confident that I'm really not sure what the answer is. Much as it pains me, because I know it's another load of money that I'm going to lose, but I'm going to have to play my last dodge.
OK, Chris would like to employ his last dodge, please. We've halved your prize fund. That's gone down to £16,500. Which of those would you have gone for?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, tidal flow.
Is it B, tidal flow? Oh, that's a very good dodge. Well done, Chris. Fantastic stuff. You have halved your fund, but you're still in it.
Yep.
Big question is, of those remaining 6 players, how many got it wrong?
Oh, wow.
5 of them have got it wrong. You have £16,500. Most importantly, Chris, it is now you versus 1. So I think, seeing as it is just you versus the one, we should meet the other one, which is David down there. Good evening, David.
Good evening.
Have you made any educated guesses so far, David, or have you known all the answers?
I'm not going to say at the moment. Strategy.
Strategy. Chris, as it stands, you've got £16,500. If you do beat David, and you'll take home £67,500. Let's have a look at your next two categories. Myths and legends or pop music?
I would love to have pop music.
You want to make amends for George Michael?
Maybe I want to make amends to George Michael.
What you want to do is up to you. OK, Chris would love pop music, please. Which was the first million-selling pop single in the UK? A, It's Now or Never. B, Rock Around the Clock. Or C, She Loves You. David, the last remaining member of the 100. You have 6 seconds to answer now. David looks very calm.
I'm leaning towards Rock Around the Clock, but...
You've got no dodges left. You do have to answer this one.
I know. I mean, Rock Around the Clock was... It was a huge record. I mean, it was like seminal. The first big rock and roll hits. And it was number 1, I think. Right, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for B, Rock Around the Clock.
So, you've got £16,500.
Yep.
That answer is wrong. You're going to go home with nothing. Chris thinks that Rock Around the Clock was the first million-selling pop single in the UK. B, Rock Around the Clock. If that turns green, Chris, you're still in. And it's down to whether David has got the answer right or wrong. If you've got it wrong, you're going to leave with nothing. Is the answer B, Rock Around the Clock? So it was Rock Around the Clock. Great news. What we need to find out is if David got it wrong. If David's chair turns red, you'll be taking home £67,500. If he's got it right...
We have to do this again.
Did David get it wrong? No, he didn't. Well played, David. It is still you versus 1. That sound means that I'm afraid we're out of time. Chris, you've knocked out 99 of your opponents. You've got £16,500 in the bank. You're on course to win a possible £67,500. But you've still got to get past David. I'm afraid you're going to have to continue your game on our next show. Digital viewers, I hope you've done as well as Chris has so far. We're going to see you back here next time when we see if Chris can finish the job and win big, whether David gets his chance to be the one. See you then. Good night.
Sean's Playing Games next on BBC One in Casualty.